Most people aren't bad with money. They're just following a losing system. Right now, someone is making a decision that will keep them broke for years. Not because they're stupid, not because they don't earn enough, because it feels normal. A car they can afford, but only with a long loan. Groceries, split into payments. Savings, sitting in an account doing nothing. Everything looks fine on the surface, but underneath, the system is broken. And the worst part? Most people never notice. Two people, same income, completely different direction. Let's take two people. Both earn around $3,500 per month. The first one lives like everyone else. They finance a $25,000 car. Monthly payment, around $500 to $600. They use pay later for small things. Nothing crazy. Just groceries, clothes, random purchases. They keep about $5,000 in savings. Feels safe, feels responsible. Now the second person, same income, but different decisions. They buy a used car for $12,000. No long-term debt. They don't split payments. If they can't afford it, they don't buy it. And their savings? Moved into a high-yield account. Same money, different behavior. Fast forward 2 to 3 years. One feels constant pressure. The other starts feeling stability. The problem? Nobody explains clearly. Most financial advice sounds simple. Save money, avoid debt, invest. But here's what it ignores. People don't fail because they don't know what to do. They fail because of how money feels. Monthly payments feel small, so people ignore total cost. Splitting payments feels easier, so people spend more. Keeping money in a basic account feels safe, so people lose money silently. This is not about knowledge, it's about behavior. How people quietly destroy their finances. Let's break it down. A car loan stretched to 6 to 7 years. Seems manageable, but you're paying for something that's losing value every month. And many people, they owe more than the car is worth. That's negative equity. You're paying for something you don't even fully own. Now add small debts. Pay later purchases. $50 here, $100 there. Individually, nothing. Together, a trap. And then savings. You think, at least I have money saved. But if it's sitting at 0.3 to 0.5%, while inflation is higher, you're losing money every year. Without noticing. The invisible gap that keeps people stuck. Here's what most people miss. It's not one big mistake. It's a combination of small ones. Slightly overpriced lifestyle, small monthly debts. Passive money, sitting still, no real buffer. Each one seems harmless. Together, they keep you stuck. What actually builds stability? It's not about extreme discipline. It's about structure. Let's simplify it. People who move forward financially, avoid long-term bad debt, keep fixed costs under control, make their money work, even in savings build a real emergency buffer. Nothing crazy, but consistent. But the first level of control, most people never reach. Here's a number to think about. $1,000. Most people can't cover that without stress. That means one unexpected expense, and everything breaks. Now imagine having $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. Same life, same income, but completely different feeling. You don't panic, you don't rush, you don't make desperate decisions. That's the first real shift. Why income alone doesn't fix this. You might think, if I earn more, I'll fix it. But look at reality. People earning $5,000 per month still live paycheck to paycheck because they upgrade everything. Better car, better apartment, more spending, and the pressure stays the same. More income, same problem. The rule that changes everything before you try to grow money. Stop leaking it, because there are only two ways to move forward: increase what you earn, or protect what you keep. And most people ignore the second, the people who actually win financially. They're not smarter, they're not luckier, they just do a few things differently. They question normal. They don't assume everyone does this, so it must be fine. They think, does this move me forward or keep me stuck? And that changes everything. The real difference between stress and stability. It's not income, it's position. Someone with $3,000 saved and low obligations can feel more stable than someone earning double with high expenses and debt. Because stability is not about how much you make, it's about how much pressure you carry. Final thought, now you're probably doing what feels normal. Spending like others, saving like others, managing money like others. But here's the problem. Normal is exactly why most people feel stuck. If you follow the same system, you get the same result. Stress, pressure, no real freedom. So the real question is simple. Are you managing money or just reacting to it like everyone else? Because the moment you stop following the default and start thinking intentionally, everything begins to change. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to my channel. There are many great stories for you on my channel. Thank you for watching.